a warm welcome to this weekend special where we bring you the other side of the high-profile personalities. Today, our guest is a Congress Rajya Sabha MP, someone who's a popular face on the visual and the print media, someone who's a columnist, a commentator. Dr. Abhishek Manu Singhvi, welcome to Rajya Sabha Television. So it's really difficult catching you in these non-political moments. You're absolutely off work after a day-long meetings.
Oh, I work hard, but I can assure you I play hard as well.
Okay.
I switch off many times, and I'm not working all the time at all, although I'm otherwise a workaholic. But when I switch off, I love movies, I love music. I like to sit with my old school friends and chit-chat.
Okay.
And really just doing nothing and reading a book. And I kind of go underground at those times.
Okay, but people generally know you as a person who's involved in day-long meetings, briefing the press. So this side of your personality, very few people know about it.
I have to play hard because I always joke that I juggle more than one mistress. I juggle 3 mistresses, apart from a difficult wife.
Okay.
And that's parliament, press and law practice.
Okay.
So time is always at a premium. But as I said, I do try to find locked away moments, and I'm pretty jealous of those times.
But I see a lot of artwork in your house, and you've got a beautiful drawing room where you've got so many paintings. Just tell us about this love of art.
I claim a lot of credit for the designing of this house for the simple reason that I know when not to interfere.
Okay.
And I didn't interfere in this. This is mostly my wife's work.
Okay.
But this might seem a little too rabid and even obscene to the political class. But that's the way Sousa used to paint.
Yeah. But we've never seen Dr. Singhvi enjoying music the way it's being played, and you're sitting relaxed.
Yeah, I have a great fondness for Hindi film music.
Okay.
Of course, I like to hear all kinds of music, especially ghazals, which my wife sings professionally.
Oh.
And other forms as well. But my real interest is in Bollywood, old, middle, and more modern.
But what about love stories? You don't really like.
We have a constant tussle. The rest of my family, my wife especially, likes mushy romances and love stories, and I prefer to avoid them. Though I do go once in a while to satisfy
So which means,
her.
are you romantic at heart or are you not?
You don't have to go and see romantic movies to be romantic. I'm actually a Piscean, and I believe I'm an eternal romantic. I really am. And I think I'm more romantic than many others.
Dr. Singhvi, you were telling us about your love for music. Which is your favorite song?
Look, I must start with a lot of caveats. I'm a bathroom singer.
Okay.
I am certainly not a competent singer. I'm a pretty horrible singer. There's another one which is slightly easier to sing. Let me try for a few lines of that. And that's
sure.
Kasme Wade.
Okay.
Upkar Manna De.
Yeah.
You promised to put all my caveats on show before you show this. Because it's कसमें वादे प्यार वफा सब बातें हैं बातों का क्या कोई किसी का नहीं ये झूठे वादे हैं वादों का क्या कसमें वादे प्यार. The lyrics are beautiful,
That's really wonderful. Why do you think that you're a horrible singer, Dr. Singhvi?
कोई किसी का नहीं ये झूठे, then होगा मसीहा. But I have loved a lot of poetry by other people. चाहे हवन का हो चाहे कफन का हो धुएं का रंग एक है चाहे मकान में हो चाहे मसान में हो दिए की लौ एक है.
But how difficult is it for you to really find time for these passions?
Never enough, and it gets disrupted by a whole lot of things. But weekends are great. Friday I am top of the world. It's a TGIF syndrome.
Okay.
From Friday morning.
Yeah.
And Friday is a tough day till the afternoon. But Friday morning my spirits change. They do really. I mean, you can almost measure it medically.
Oh, Dr. Singhvi, you're ready in your tracksuit?
Yeah, as I go, why don't you come along? But I'll introduce you to the most important member of our household.
Okay, so who's that?
The rule in this is that in the pecking order in our houses, this person comes first. Number 2 is my wife, then my sons, then last is me.
Oh,
so now the most important person who is a child born to us in our old age.
Oh,
not
I can see
strictly
your
not
kid here.
strictly not born to us, but You stay there, you stay there.
Okay.
This is Aslan.
Okay.
He's from Turkey. He's a Turkish Anatolian Shepherd.
Okay.
Very special breed. Looks like a lab, but he's not a lab at all. And he's the most loving piece of joy. Aaja Aslan. Aaja.
Hello, Arslan.
Aaja, tum aaja, tum idhar,
Dr. Singhvi, you won't shake hands with me, na?
No. He won't. But
So
he
that's
is.
the pampered kid of your family.
Yeah. Absolutely. दे दो, छोड़ दो. छोड़ दो, मैं ले लूँगा.
Baby, I hope you
Chhod
won't
do.
bite me if I touch you.
He's a very friendly dog, but in the first time, he tries to act a little different. He stays with us, even though we're now in a very small flat for some time, but this is being repaired. Aaja Aslan, come. And he's a very, very loving, but a very ziddi dog. He's thoroughly pampered. He gets everything done before he asks for it. My wife and I, so he's very thoroughly spoiled.
Yeah.
But at the day we send him to our farm, where he plays.
Hello, will you respond to me? Shoo.
That's after me.
So where do you generally go for your walk?
I go to Siri Fort,
Okay,
which is very
okay.
close to. I haven't taken government accommodation.
So it's like morning and evening?
No, morning, mostly
morning.
morning. We had a pact with a friend of mine and I who walk regularly together that we will do it uninterruptedly for a certain time, 7 days a week.
Okay.
And we've just completed Delhi Jaipur,
Okay.
which means 6 kilometers per day for 50 days. That's the way we like to impress
It's like a
people.
marathon.
Impress people.
Yeah. Okay, so that's Dr. Singhvi for you. He's leaving for a walk. It's a right note to end the program here. That's it from me here. See you again next week with another personality. Thanks for watching.